Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we ended up, gathered a metal from the Saxon Iron Mine and brought it back to the Ruhr Institute of Technology. And now it's evening, we fulfilled all our quests and we're gonna head back, but there apparently is some kind of commotion at the marketplace, as you can see down there. First, I'll try to go. Something seems to be going on in the plaza on the lower level. Yeah, we should probably go see what that is. But first, we should talk to everybody. Like everybody. Hey, isn't that... No way! What are the provincial army and the railway military police doing here? I have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look good. I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like they mean business. Let's go down to the lower floor and get a closer look. Right. What do you guys think? I wonder what's going on down there. It looks like all those military types are arguing about something. Oh, I don't know what's going on over there, but it does not look good. I wouldn't get too close if I were you. I don't know what's going on there. Don't get too close. No, I'm pretty sure we can get down to the lower level. We can't go down to the lower level this way. We're gonna need to find another way down. Are you kidding me, Rean? Are you kidding me right now? Kidding me? This is not the time to make detours. The escalator. They cordoned it off? What are they thinking? Looks like we'll have to find another way down. I can't believe they'd cordon off the escalator. Looks like we'll have to find another way down. They would never think of deactivating the elevator. No. They wouldn't. They would never. Bing bong. This is bad. Preserving order in Ruhr is the duty of the Nordschap Provincial Army. Our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like yourself swaggering into town as though you own the place. If I may, we're currently here on a mission for which we have full authority. Besides, the expansion of the railway has increased the flow of money, information, and people across the land. These days, it takes a modern organization to maintain order in an interconnected world. That organization is the RMP. So, why don't you take your sashes and your pointy helmets and kindly keep out of our way? You son of a... Sir, we can't let insolence like this tarnish our good name. Now, let's not be too hasty here. They may answer to the Chancellor, but with only this many of them, they're nothing more than a mob in uniforms. What the hell? Armored cars? Are you insane? You can't just roll military vehicles into the middle of a city. On the contrary, arms exist as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we been the ones fighting the terrorists, I assure you, we would not have been outsmarted. Citizens of Ruhr, you have nothing to fear. In these dangerous times, with terrorists running rampant, the Nordschap Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And defend you we shall. These glorified beat cops are out of their depth. They know nothing of this community. I'd suggest you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard! It's like he's spoiling for the fight. He's really selling it to the populace. But they can't just drive armored cars into right onto the city streets. What do we do? They are both officially recognized military organizations. I don't know there's much we can do. But if for some reason things turn ugly, let's do everything we can to get all of the nearby residents to safety. Right. Guess that's as much help as we can offer. Pretty much.
You're quite correct, of course.
The Icy Maiden.
Both the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police have their own roles to fill, each important to the Empire.
Hey. Isn't that... Captain Clare! I didn't know you'd arrived. I'll take care of things from here. Yes, Captain! Yes, ma'am! So that's her, huh? Yeah, the infamous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial government notified you 2 days ago that we'd been conducting patrols and investigations in that area. Has that really caused such inconvenience that you felt compelled to bring an armored car within the city limits? Well... And frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertion that we are out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire Empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at the moment's notice. We can also gather divisions scattered across the country in one place in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's our distinguishing feature as a division of the armored forces. Really? I do keep seeing them pop up in the Imperial Chronicle. Looks like Clare showed up at the perfect moment. As quick-witted as ever, too. Now here's a classy lady for you. We have no quarrel with you and no reason to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as is. But we've got our job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same, no? But that...
A query for you, then. How would you respond if a crisis were to occur in multiple places at the same time?
Uses his brother, huh? Rufus, right. Rufus. Oh, hey, Uses' brother really gets around. And always turns up where we least expect him. Lord Rufus, we didn't know where you were in Rower. Are you leaving already? He met up with Marquis Ragnar. He was the uninvited guest. Indeed I am. His lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business to attend to elsewhere. I'll be heading out in short order. So that's Duke Alberea's eldest son. As the noble faction's biggest up-and-comer, he sure dresses the part.
Captain Clare Revelt, I presume? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've heard much about you.
It's an honor, Lord Alberea.
Please, no need for formalities between us. Rufus is fine. Still, you seem puzzled as to what I'm doing in Ruhr. Or, to be more specific, how I got here. Do I assume correctly? The country's railways are completely under your control. Had I taken a train, you would have known it. And yet, there are no signs I passed through Ruhr Airport either. The truth is more mundane than fantastic. I arrived aboard the Alberea family's private airship, which currently sits just off a highway on the outskirts of the city, awaiting my return. Blind spots are an unavoidable reality. We all have them. As on the ball as you are, you do well not to overestimate your own superiority. After all, the hardest falls are the ones we don't see coming.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Now, isn't it time both sides withdrew? And remove those unsightly vehicles from the streets at once. A provincial army must conduct itself with valor and grace at all times. Would you not agree?
But precisely, my lord. Withdraw! Armored cars, stand down! Yes, my lord! Oh, fortune finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for defusing that situation the other day. The other day? You needn't be so formal. I was just in town to speak with the Marquise of my father on my father's behalf. Ah, I imagine you two must have had a lot to talk about. Indeed we did, and the Marquise never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of all the excitement surrounding the Courageous' maiden voyage to take my little trip unnoticed. Given the current climate, it's impossible to predict what may happen, both here and in Ordiz. You have 3 days of your field study remaining. I suggest you focus on your assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has to show at the Academy's festival, after all. Those spiky helmets. Man, you meet Juices and you think you've seen the nobility's golden boy. Then you meet Rufus. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm almost loath to admit it, but over time I have gotten the impression that he's a good man. For a noble, anyway. I don't think he's a good man. He's a sharp guy. I can see why he has as much sway in the noble faction as he does. Huh? Well, it looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? My mother might know more about what's going on with the Provincial Army and the RMP. Yeah, I can get behind that. Nothing happens, Rower, without Marquis Ragnor's say-so. We need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also rather curious as to what brought the Railway Military Police out here. Or the army who seems to be driving tanks into cities to win arguments now. Yeah, there's gotta be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. That's gonna make for some interesting dinner conversation, huh? We'll find it out soon enough. Anyway, come on, I'll go show you my home. Though, I guess you've already been there. It's just part of the Rainford building. Huh? What? Wait a minute. So you live... in the Penthouse suite on floors 24 and 25, yes. That's my family's house, more or less. What the what? There is no 25.
Man, I can't believe your family has the top 2 floors of a world-class high-rise all to itself.
The elevator doesn't go to floor 25.
Yeah, even high-ranking nobles would trip over themselves to secure a luxury suite like this.
I was afraid you guys would react exactly like you just did. That's why I just kept my mouth shut. Sure, it's large, but it's so pointlessly large for just 2 people, and the only servant we have is Sharon.
If you have Sharon, that's the only maid you need, even for a place this big.
You said it. Well, we'll be guests here for the next 3 days. So, thanks for having us, Elisa.
Well, of course. Don't mention it.
My. Is it just me, or do I detect more than a hint of red on Lady Elisa's fair visage?
Could she be... embarrassed?
I am not!
We're here on a field study, so could we at least try to take this a little more seriously?
Oh, lighten up, Machias. It just wouldn't be a proper field study without one of us getting embarrassed about our family.
I like how Machias pretty much behaves like me in my everyday life. It's to the point where I don't like Machias much. It's getting ridiculous. He does what I do and what I don't like about myself. He always says what's necessary and important.
Welcome home, everyone. Feels nice to be back.
Does it though?
I'll just ignore how you popped up to greet us the moment we walked through the door.
I just couldn't wait to see you. Now, if you'll just follow me, I'll show you inside.
I wonder if she ever washes that dress. She has to, right? I mean, people in video games don't sweat in the first place, but still. Reinford building, top floor, penthouse. Oh yeah, quite the cozy place. Not too large at all. No, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah. Not too big a place. Nah. Great place for 2 people to live in, right?
Whoa.
Well, I'm impressed.
This is even more grandiose than I'd expected.
You could see the whole town out there below. Talk about the lap of luxury.
Looks like a comfy place to take a nap.
You guys really think so? I've been away from Ruhr for half a year, so I guess it does feel kind of nice to be home.
I guess that's natural.
I've already finished preparing dinner. Please, let me know whenever you're ready to eat.
Thank you.
I don't know about all of you, but I'm pretty hungry. What do you say we... Wait, actually we can't, can we? Mother said she'd be eating with us tonight, so we need to wait until she comes home. And there are quite a few things we need to ask her, too.
Well, actually, my lady, I'm afraid I received a call from the chairman earlier about that.
What?
No dinner with Mama.
Lisa, if you wolfed down so much food so quickly...
What the heck is that noise?
You'll get fat.
Ah! It's just this once. I eat a balanced diet the rest of the time.
But you've been bolting down every course so quickly, I'm surprised you haven't inhaled your napkin.
Maybe we're gonna need to rethink your stage outfit for the concert.
Nice.
Crap. I almost forgot about that.
If you're worrying about us, you don't need to, you know? I know your mother promised she'd have dinner with us, but we all know she's a busy woman.
And she said she'd try to make some time for us tomorrow instead.
But still... It's not that it bothers me so much, but she sits on Thor's board of directors. Who's she meeting with that's so important she can't even clear a little time to see us? She got off the Lusitania already, didn't she?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say. She's not out on a date with a gentleman or engaging in any lascivious behavior, if that puts your mind at ease.
Lascivious behavior?
That's not what I'm worried about. Not even close. Honestly, hearing she was seeing a man might even put my mind at ease.
Elisa?
After dinner, we got straight to work finishing our reports for the day. Doing homework. Like, I mean, no one would ever sit around like that at 9 p.m. Not Crow. Not Crow wouldn't do this. It would never. But with Chairman Irina cancelling her dinner appointment with us, the tensions between the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police and Rufus's suspicious behavior, it was clear that something significant was happening behind the scenes. We just weren't sure exactly what. Well, we have the rest of the night free, so we might as well enjoy ourselves. You're welcome to look around the house as much as you want. But under no circumstances are you to set foot in my or Sharon's bedroom without our express permission. I know. Heh. That's our Eliza. I heard you have a private library here. Might I be able to peruse your collection? Of course. Oh, would you... would you show him the way, Sharon? As you wish, my lady. Guess we should nail down the rest of our stuff for the festival concert, too. Yeah, there's still a few bits we need to make some final decisions on. You want me to help out with that? Nah, I'd rather keep you fresh so I can get your opinion on our finished plan as a whole. We want an honest first impression on whether you think what we've got will go over with the audience. Alright, makes sense to me. Well, good luck with that. Anyway, let me show you to my room, Fee. Thanks. Poor Rean has to, you know, be alone as always. Poor Rean boy, Reanie boy. I think this is Eliza's room. It's me, Rean. Can I come in? Hey, it's Rean. Of course. Express permission given. Wow, so this is your room. It's a lot bigger than I would have guessed. Really nice and tidy, too. I like the view from the window. Honestly, were you raised in a barn? You don't just roam around a girl's room, checking everything out. Whoops, sorry. Though, these days, my mother is the only one who even uses this floor. There's so much space. It must feel pretty lonely having it all to herself. Eliza? Just a passing thought. Are you nervous because there's a boy in your room? I can always find somewhere else. No, it's fine. Don't leave. I mean, yeah, it's the first time a guy's been in my room, but hey, you tricked me into admitting that. I didn't ask you to say anything. Don't fight, you two. Nice. Stuffed animals. A picture of Eliza. And parents, most likely. Her bed. Her singular bed. What is Fee gonna do here? Is she gonna sleep here? This is a nice room. Great view too. And the windows are even bulletproof. Should get a good night's sleep here. I don't really think that's something you need to worry about.
Let the battle begin.
Let the battle begin. Since we didn't go on a train ride, we can play Blade now.
We draw here, right?
That's... Is that a good hand?
Guess we'd better draw again. You're first, I guess.
Oh boy.
Ouch. Ouch. Take this. Guess we'd better draw again.
Oh, that was clever.
I'm first.
You were first. Okay. I can get a good 2 ahead. That's not worth a mirror, but... Not
Crap.
sure. 3 ahead. I'm not going to use a bolt on a 5. I will use a bolt on a 4 now because I'm a moron.
Ouch.
That
Crap.
is a mirror.
Mirror.
If I've ever seen one.
Crap. Guess I lost.
Ah, nice. I thought she'd have another bolt. Or bolt. Nice one. Well, seeing as we'll be spending a few nights here, I might as well get start getting things set up. You don't need to volunteer to help, you know. You just have we do have Sharon on the payroll for housekeeping. I know. Well, seeing as we'll be spending a few nights here,
Let's get started.
Fine. I volunteer to help.
Go on, draw a card.
2 bolts
After you,
and
then.
a bunch of bad cards.
Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then.
Oh.
Bolt! Bolt!
Hey, dude. Don't do that. Please don't do that. This is gonna get ugly. This is ugly. Jesus Christ.
Ugh, now you've done it. Ugh, now you've
That's
done
a loss.
I won.
Dang. 2 6s, 2 7s, and another mirror? Wow. That is ridiculous. Anything cool? Any recipes I can pick up? A giant pot. Like a giant pot. It's really late. I probably shouldn't go out again tonight. Besides, there's still plenty to check out around here. I should see what I can find. Oh. Ah. Ooh. Oh. Alright, I really want to find another Red Moon Rose chapter somewhere. But you guys have 2 washing machines. Why do you guys have 2? Seriously. Random bedroom. I was just in here. Okay. That's the first floor. That's the non-existent second floor. Sharon and Magia's. Library. Anything I can read in this library? Nothing for me to see here. I can see a giant light outside from that generator. Always looks like alien attacks from some kind of movie, but it's just an elevator. Trust me, it's not a giant robot. Would you like another cup of coffee, Master Magias? Oh, yes, please. What about you, Master Rean? I'd be happy to take your cup directly to Lady Eliza's room if that's what you'd like. Or you could just, you know, bring it out here. That'd be great. Serving guests is but one of a maid's many duties. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to make you feel more at home. Anything at all. Sometimes I get the feeling that she feeds off of my discomfort. Rean, this room is amazing. So many books here on such a panoply of different subjects. It's as though you'd never again need to visit a library. Huh. I guess it's safe to say it meets with your approval. Yeah, you could say that. It's not every day I see such a well-curated collection. I feel a little giddy. Sharon told me that this room and the one adjacent were once Gwyn's private rooms, which means all the books here were part of his personal collection. Wow. He did seem like a really smart guy with a lot of different interests. So I guess it makes sense that he'd have a mountain of books like this. I've never had the opportunity to meet him, but he must be quite the Renaissance man. I'm going to park myself in here and luxuriate in this buffet of knowledge for the evening, I think. Why can I not play Blade with you? Boring. The adjacent room is Gwyn's. I cannot enter. Not a book on any tables. Long room. That's a nice picture. Although the photographer shouldn't, you know, should really hold his camera straight. Nothing interesting to collect in here. I don't want to talk to you guys yet. Oh, look at you. Alcoholic beverages, I see. Alright, Elliot. Crow. Plans for the concert going okay? Yep, they sure are. We've decided who will be on what instruments and have a good idea of what our 2 songs are gonna sound like. We should have everything pretty set by the time this trip's over. By then, I'm hoping we'll be able to show what we've got to the rest of the class. Fantastic. Sounds like things are really coming together then. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I'd be glad to pitch in. Sure thing. I want our performance to be at least as good as the one Crow and the others put on last year. If not better, we're almost there. Just gotta get a few more things sorted out first. Yo, good timing! I'm torn between these 2 designs for the girls' concert outfits. Which revs up your engine more, A or B? Huh, let's see. Whoa, back it up, neither of these! But if we want to log in the guys' votes, we're gonna have to give them what they want. Push those boundaries of good taste. Then we go in for the kill with a little wardrobe malfunction at the end, and victory's as good as ours. We won't be winning anything but a trip to the principal's office if we get banned from participating. First, you need to make them a bit less revealing. Actually, make that a lot less revealing. And what's up with these little comments in the margins? Optimal bounce vectors? Show them titties? Are you serious? I knew we were overdue for a long talk about your prudish tendencies. Well, those issues aside, the base designs both look pretty good. I'm leaning toward B. I think it looked good on everyone. Is that so? Alright, I'll give this one a little more polish then. We've got the general outline pretty much squared away. Now all we need to do is nail down the outfits and the songs. I'm sure it'll all come together. You just leave this to us. When we pull out this show, we're gonna be school legends. Yeah, now what? I have a hunch Sharon knows something. Maybe I should see if she'll tell me anything. Can't hurt to try. Marcus, Sharon left you alone. What?
I'm not going to hold back.
Didn't you want to do, like, library stuff? The shit, why are you letting me play Blade against you?
Well then, go ahead and draw.
That's nice. Oh,
We're
boy.
even.
Oh,
we'll
boy.
Have to redraw.
Serious?
I'll go first then.
Ah.
Bolt!
Yeah, no way, Jose.
Bolt! Bolt!
How many bolts do you have?
Mirror!
Yeah, basically what I wanted.
We're even. We'll have to redraw. We're even. We'll have to redraw. We're even.
Are you fucking kidding me
redraw.
right now?
We're even. We'll have to
Game.
redraw. It looks like you're up first.
Ah, that's a good mirror location.
Ah, crap.
Woohoo! We're 4. 1 ahead. Gonna bolt his 4?
Now you've done it.
He's gonna mirror this.
Looks like I win
Oh,
this time.
F me! Nice saving up that 7 mark, yes. I didn't think you had it in you. Perhaps it's just me, but does the chairman's sudden cancellation not strike you as slightly out of character? Considering how much of a multitasking virtuoso she is, you'd expect her schedule to have the weight of law. So it seems unnatural that she'd suddenly cancel her dinner plans with us. It's not just you. I thought the same thing. I'm concerned that something out of the ordinary came up. I can only hope tomorrow brings us some hint as to what happened. It sounded like like he's worried about Eliza. I'm concerned that something out of the ordinary came up that forced the chairman to cancel her dinner plans with us. I can only hope tomorrow brings us some hint as to what happened. Alright, that means Crow and Elliot are ready to play Blade as well. I want our performance to be at least fine. You guys' dialogue changed? Well, seeing as we'll be spending a few nights here, nope, setting everything up. Alright, Sharon, what up? Do. Knock on the door. Don't just walk in, don't just walk. Oh, Master Rean, is there something I can help you with? Perhaps you'd like to wash your back. Perhaps you'd like to wash your back, but want some help with those hard-to-reach spots? Not to worry, I'm there to help. I think I'll pass. Actually, Sharon, I think I won't pass. Never mind that. Is Eliza's mother really all right? There's no need to worry about the chairman. It's not as though she's wrestling with some abnormally large crisis or anything like that. No, I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the specifics with you. I understand that, but I can't help but think about that quarrel between the Provincial Army and the RMP we saw this evening. I'm guessing the reason she couldn't make it is related to that somehow. That way you like to just throw potential theories out there reminds me of Lady Sarah. Perhaps that's thanks to her guidance as your instructor. I'm not really sure about that, but your lack of denial tells me I'm on the right track. You may interpret it however you see fit. However, I'd like to reassure you that there's no need for you to worry about the chairman. I'd much rather see you direct your concern toward Lady Eliza. Alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Don't worry, Master Rean. A maid must always be available to serve guests. Still, are you certain you don't feel like a rejuvenating back rub? I'd be happy to give you a stimulating massage too, if that's what you wish. It's stimulating. I'm a-okay, thank you. Massage though. How could you turn that down, you asshole? The fuck is wrong with you? You ought to direct your concern toward Lady Eliza. This might prove to be an opportune chance for you after all. Opportune for what? Eliza, I wonder what she's doing. Maybe I should go see? Of course. V, what up? There. What up, V? Liza? She said she was going out on the terrace. Maybe she really does have something weighing on her mind then? If that's true, we should do what we can for her. We're a team after all. Yeah, you're right. V's really changed. I still remember how she was at the start of the year. I guess that's true of everyone in Class 7 though. Okay, guys. This needs to happen right now. Yo, Elliot, all finished the brainstorming ideas for the concert? Yep, just about. Hey, Rean, are you worried about what happened earlier? Of course I am. The RMP and the provincial armies have never been on great terms, but driving armored cars onto the city streets? I can't help but get the feeling that there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. You think we could look into it a little tomorrow if we get the chance? I think Eliza's been really worried about it too. Yeah. I get the feeling there's something going on behind the scenes. Also, you want to play Blade? Yeah, I want to play Blade real badly. Okay? I will not. I lost twice in a row now. Feels bad, man.
Okay then, let's draw. Looks like you're up first.
The actual fuck. What?
Really? You're playing that now? The same score means we draw again, right?
You did that? Why did you do that?
The same score means we draw again, right? The same score means we draw again, right?
Game, seriously, game.
The same score means we draw again, right?
Game, come on.
Looks like you're up first.
Game.
The same score means we draw again, right?
Elliot, what the shit are you doing?
Well, looks like I'm up first. Bolt! The same score means we draw again, right?
We have used the entire deck of...
Well, looks like I'm up first.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I didn't see that coming.
No, you didn't. This is gonna suck.
The same score means we draw again, right? Well, looks like I'm up first.
Oh boy.
Really? You're playing that now? I win!
No! No! I win! You're a jerk, Game! No! The shit! He has a 7! I have a bolt! This is not how this works! I won this one! I won! Dang it! Oh, dang it! Feels bad, man. Looks like Eliza's got something on her mind. One of the chairman's sudden change in plans has something to do with what happened earlier. You noticed too. Of course I did. You could practically see it on her face. My guess is that something's going down in Roar. Something big. Maybe we should take some time here and there tomorrow to look into it. I think that'd be good.
All right, let's get started.
Get those cards out, asshole.
Go on, draw a card. I'm up first. Take this.
How about you don't do that?
Same score, gotta redraw. You're first.
I don't want to be first.
Take this.
I'd rather have you not do that.
You fell for it. No, seriously?
Did you use up all the bolts? That's a 6, buddy.
Not bad.
That's a 7, buddy.
Not bad. Same score, gotta redraw. I'm up first. No,
Let's
seriously?
see what he pulls.
No, seriously? Oh man, I lost?
There you go. Nice. Magius, what up? Still worried about the chairman? I'm concerned that something out of the ordinary came up. Rean, what you have to do now is sit down on that bench like a creepy person. Walk there real slowly, real quiet. Close the door extremely quietly behind you. Wait till she turns around and sees you sitting there. So you make her say, how long have you been sitting there? Like a real creepo. That's what you got to do right now. Don't do your thing. Don't do your. Hey, are you okay? Everything all right with you? Don't do your thing.
Hey, Elisa.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, were you worried?
A little, yeah. Seeing you like that just kind of reminded me of that night in Nord.
You make it sound like you two had sex.
Oh, right.
You shouldn't make it sound that way.
Oh, I'm so pathetic. I keep going on about how I'm going to be independent, but then I get all worked up over something as trivial as this.
Seeing the city from above at night is really something, though.
Yeah, change of topic.
And to think, you got to take in a beautiful view like this every night growing up.
Yeah, I guess so. It used to be my grandfather, my father, and my mother here. Then after my father died, Sharon joined us. But through the years, my family has always enjoyed seeing the lighted windows of Ruhr at night.
Something that never changed, huh? I guess it is to you what Ymir's mountains are to me.
Maybe every family has something like that. Still, first my grandfather left. And now Sharon and I aren't here most of the time either. Mother just stays here all on her own. Every time I think of that, I just feel like crying. It breaks my heart. I can't understand why she chooses to be so alone.
I thought so. You're not just angry at her then.
Well, she gets under my skin, that's nothing new. But if I was in her place, I don't know how I'd cope. I couldn't live like she does, losing herself in her work all alone with no friends or loved ones by her side. She wasn't like that before, back when my dad was still alive. She's always been a career woman, but back then she was kind, funny. She had this warmth, you know? But ever since Dad passed away, she hasn't been the same. Work became her life. She pushed Grandfather out as chairman, all for what? More work? I've never seen her indulge herself, not even once. If she isn't dining with some business partner, she eats nutrition bars instead of meals. Sharon scolds her for it, but that's how she is. And that's why I'm scared. I don't want life to just pass her by.
That's really sweet, Elisa.
If you'd pull that in real life, good lord. Good lord.
Where did that come from?
You're always looking out for the people in your life. Even when they get on your nerves, you still care about them. It's like how you and I were at first, or how you were with Laura and Fee. Heck, I still remember how you told me off for hurting my sister's feelings. You've been keeping an eye out for Milliam all this time, too. And you should know that we're all really grateful to you for it. Especially me.
Oh boy.
I'm worried about what's happening here in Ruhr, too. This is your home, and your mother might be caught up in whatever's going on. I think we should look into it. What do you say?
What? But with all our field study tasks, where would we find the time?
Why not do it while we're out handling those? Making some headway is always better than making none, right? I mean, I'm not the only one who feels this way. Everyone else does too. Fee cares. So does Elliot. Machias does too. Even Crow's been concerned about you. We can use our time in the city to poke around and find out more about what's going on. You know, kind of like we always do.
Well, if you say so, but I'll save the thanks for later. I doubt Sharon will tell us anything, no matter how much we pester her. But I'll ask around and see if anyone I know has any idea what might be going on. It shouldn't be too late to give some of them a call at least.
All right, I'll leave the info gathering to you. Once we get our task list tomorrow, we can discuss how we want to do this.
All right. Anyway, I think I'm going to start calling my contacts.
Your contacts. Your thousands of contacts.
Oh, and one more thing.
Thanks, Rean.
If I were you, I I wouldn't go around stroking girls' heads like that.
Yeah, that's a better thing to say than thanks. That's, no, don't do that in real life. Girls tend to not, find that very weird.
I mean, you don't just go whispering sweet nothings into any girl's ear, do you? This isn't so different, really.
Huh? Oh. I guess you're right. Sorry. It's something I always did to my sister when she was feeling down.
Yeah. And we all saw how that turned out.
But now that you mention it, she did seem to resent it more as she got older. But when I stopped doing it, she called me insensitive and got all upset anyway.
I think your sister and I would have a lot to talk about. But anyway, I'll see you later.
All right. Well, she seems like she's feeling better now. I just hope our efforts will turn up some good leads.
What?
Huh? Call functionality works here?
Of course. Level 4 up in the, home apartment in the luxurious suite.
I guess it would, seeing as we're right in the headquarters of the company that built these. Maybe it's the instructor. Hello. Rean Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, good, it went through.
Oh.
Glad I was able to get your number from Milliam.
Is this...
Yep.
Captain Claire?
It is. I apologize for calling so late. Are you free right now?
Yeah. What's up?
There's something important I'd like to discuss with you.
I'm a student. You don't discuss anything important with a goddamn student.
But it's a matter best discussed in person.
Dude, I'm under 8.
Would it be possible for you to meet me in the city? Sooner is preferable.
Like, right now? Would this happen to be related to our field study?
Technically speaking, yes. But with the Provincial Army on alert, traveling in a large group would draw too much suspicion. That's why I decided to contact you directly. You're the team leader.
People keep saying that, but I never recall agreeing to it. But, sure, I guess. I'll head out right now. Where should I meet you?
Go to the upper level. On the south side of the elevated walkway, you'll see a bar called F. It's a quiet, upscale establishment. The perfect place for a private discussion.
A bar called F on the south side. Got it.
Don't even.
I'll head there right away.
I'll be waiting. I'm not on a schedule or anything, though, so there's no need to rush. You've got time. And, by the way, I'd rather you didn't mention any of this to Elisa.
What?
Huh? Why?
Because what I want to discuss with you happens to involve the Reinford Company. But I'll leave it to your discretion. Anyway, you know where to find me.
It feels a bit cruel to keep only Elisa out of the loop.
Yeah, it feels very, how are you, what kind of excuse are you gonna make for leaving now?
It sounds like it's pretty important. I think it'd be better to go now and tell everyone else about it later.
You're just gonna leave. You're just gonna leave like this? Are you kidding? Well, okay, before we leave, hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.